This week on Cool Bike Projects, we're switching out the drop bars on my gravel bike for the most comfortable set of mountain bike bars I've ever ridden before. Last month I came across a video by Pathless Pedaled where they were testing out some new laminated bamboo handlebars by a company in New Zealand called Poseidon. I reached out to the CEO, Mike, who was kind enough to send me a set of bars for testing and review. And if you like what you see today, he also set out a discount code for anyone interested. Now, I'm a pretty simple guy. I like to have things functional and I like them to work. And occasionally I'll splurge on something I think really makes a big change in the way something handles or rides. And while I love this gravel bike, the bars have always been a little bit rough on my wrists and hands. And I find myself not using the drops as much as I thought I would. So with the promise of a better reach and less road buzz on my wrists, I was excited to try these bars out. So putting all biases on the table, I am a sucker for anything made out of wood. I think the turning done on these is beautiful. And if you have a chance to check out how they make these on their website, it really is a thing of beauty. Throughout my testing process, I emailed Mike and asked him just how much time it took to make a set of these laminated bars. And he said on average it's between 5 and 6 hours a piece. As you notice in the center, there is a carbon fiber wrap to give it some additional strength and stability. The video review on Pathless Pedaled and other sources talk a great deal about the stress tests done on these, so I won't talk too much about that. But if you are interested in purchasing a set of these bars, I'd highly encourage you to check out Poseidon's website, as well as several other review websites that have tested this in the past. With our colder weather here in Idaho, I've only had a chance to do about 2 decent rides with the bars. But even with that limited mileage, I would feel comfortable in saying that anyone that is doing gravel biking or touring would certainly find a lot to love about these bars. For those of you who are part of the Poseidon family, you know that the Redwood Gravel Bike, which came out about 2 years ago, was probably the most popular seller. And while a lot of people love the look and the feel of the drop bar, they also came out recently with a flat bar design. And people have asked, how do I go from one to the other? So for about $75, you can replace the shifter combo with a single micro shift shifter and a set of Avid V-brake levers. And while the calipers don't pull the exact same as the original drops, the pull ratio is not bad. Here you can see I kept the original 35mm stem and spacers and simply shortened up the cables anywhere from 5 to 6 inches. Okay, so right now we are cruising around the block, testing this out for some wind distortion. Whoa. We'll see how this does. So right away, one of the first things you notice is a small amount of flex in both sides of the bars. And any type of road noise or chatter you might have felt in your wrists is almost virtually gone. But riding on the pavement is one thing. Riding in the trails is what I'm interested in. Okay, so we're doing something a little crazy here. I wasn't expecting any snow up here at Kelly's, but we're gonna do this. I don't know if you've ever tried your hand at snow biking, but it is a blast. These 2.2 inch tires were no match for the snow. but these Poseidon frames can handle up to 2.6, and I think I'm going to give it a go. So, I know we're here to be testing out the handlebar, but this was a blast. That was pretty cool. Time for some downhill. Yeah, Neil! Woo! Oh. Overall, I found these bars very supple, and even in the snow you could tell that the flex gives you confidence while taking away the chatter of going over speed bumps at 20 miles an hour. It really is a cool set of bars. I'll be doing more testing on this handlebar in the future, including on my full suspension bike. In the meantime, if you're interested in more information on these bars, I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.